Hello, today we're going to discuss surface area and volume of spheres. Okay, on a sphere there's not much going on. You basically have the radius, maybe you have the diameter which goes all the way across. I'm going to find the surface area and volume, so let's find the surface area first. Formula right off the formula sheet, 4 pi r squared, 4 times 3.14 times the radius in this case, which is 14 squared. 4 times 3.14, 14 squared is 196. Put them right in your calculator exactly the way they are, and we get 2,461.76. Round to the nearest tenth, 2461.8 inches squared. Volume right off the formula sheet, 4/3 pi r to the third power. 4/3, 3.14, 14 cubed. 4/3 times 3.14 times 14 cubed, which is 2744. Take these numbers, plug them into your calculator, multiply all these across, and then just divide by 3. Okay, and when you get that, you're going to end up at 11,488.21. We're just going to keep it at the 0.2, and we are dealing with inches to the third power. Very straightforward on these. Alright, on this problem here, they're starting us with the surface area of the sphere, and they're going to ask us what the radius of the sphere is. So we have to start with the correct formula. Surface area right off our formula sheet, 4 pi r squared. Plug this in, 563.82. It's 4 times 3.14 times the radius squared. We're going to multiply these. 563.82. That's 12.56 r squared. Divide both sides by 12.56. And we get r squared is equal to 44.8901, and it keeps on going, but this is r squared, so we have to put this into our calculator and take the square root of 4480.89. And the radius in this case is exactly 6.7. That worked out pretty well. Okay, so we didn't really have to round. It ended up where we wanted it to be. Okay. Alright, this problem's starting with the volume of the sphere. So let's start with the volume formula. 4/3 pi r cubed. Let's plug this in. 1498.45 equals 4/3 times 3.14 r cubed. Multiply 4 times 3.14, then divide by 3. And you get like 4.186. So we're going to make that 4.19. We're going to round that a little bit here. 1498.45. Let's divide both sides by 4.19. So we have r cubed is equal to 357.625. I'm going to make that 0.63, but this is r cubed. So you have to look on your calculator somewhere. You might have a button that looks like this. Alright, we need that button, cube root. Or if you have an 83 or 84 calculator, you're going to hit the math button, and you're going to come down to the third item down, and the third item down looks like that. Okay? So you're going to highlight that button, and then you're going to type in this number here. Alright? And we're going to get 7.098, and it keeps on going, right? So we're going to round that to 7.1. Last thing I want to talk about for this is just that this is called a hemisphere. Okay. You want to find the volume of a hemisphere. You're going to find the volume of a whole sphere and just divide it by 2. If you want to find the surface area of a hemisphere, it gets a little more difficult depending on whether it's solid or hollow. Okay, so we're not going to do those problems, but I hope you found this video helpful, and we will see you on the next video.